Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News with some latest events in Ninh Binh province. And now we're coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, on December 2nd, the delegation of the Ninh Provincial Steering Committee for the implementation of the grassroots democracy regulation and the mass mobilization were visited and received gifts to border checkpoint and facility for COVID-19 concentrated treatment and isolation in the province.
The delegation paid visits to Ninh Binh District Health Center, representative of border checkpoints in Ninh Binh commune of Ninh Binh District, Tân Châu District Health Center, and border posts in Ninh Binh commune of Tân Châu District. The program is part of the intersectoral coordination plan to launch the second campaign of mass mobilization work in 2021. The launch campaign aims to focus on propagandizing and mobilizing social classes to contribute and participate in the prevention and control of the COVID-19 pandemic in the province. At each destination, the delegation encouraged the spirit of officials and soldiers on duty, as well as share with their difficulties. The delegates also expressed hope that officials and soldiers on duty at the COVID-19 prevention and control checkpoints and points of collection, isolation, and treatment of COVID-19 patients continue to promote the spirit of volunteering, overcoming difficulties to perform well their duties at the front line of the pandemic.
On December 2nd, the Budget and Economic Board under the Ninh Provincial People Council held a meeting to verify a number of content submitted to the second session schedule for December 7th and 9th. Ms. Huỳnh Vương Hiếu, Deputy Head of the Budget and Economic Board, chaired the meeting.
Deputy Director of the Department of Planning and Investment, Mr. Phạm Lưu Nhạn, presented a report on the implementation of the Socio-Economic Development Plan of the Ninh Province in 2021 and the Socio-Economic Development Plan in 2022. The assessment report of the Budget and Economic Board stated that in the context of the complicated development of the COVID-19 pandemic, the Provincial People's Council highly appreciates the proactive and drastic direction and management of the Provincial People's Committee for effectively realizing the dual goals of fighting against the pandemic and protecting people's health, economic recovery, and socio-economic development in the new normal state. The National Target Program on building new rural areas is focused on investment resources. It's expected that 10 communes will be recognized as meeting new rural standards. 7 communes will be recognized as meeting advanced new rural standards, and Thanh City will complete the task of building a new rural area in 2021. The Provincial People's Committee has issued decision number 446 dated March 1st, 2021 on promulgating regulations on trade practice and anti-prodigality in 2021 with specific targets and tasks in each field. The assessment commitment proposed the Provincial People's Committee to more closely evaluate a number of issues related to the COVID-19 response plan in association with support and promotion of economic recovery and development in the locality, and the overloaded work of epidemic prevention and control in some localities. This is an issue that needs to be addressed urgently. As for the Socio-Economic Development Plan in 2022, the Commission proposed the Provincial People's Committee to clarify the basis for determining a number of growth targets, feasibility of indicators for the 5-year Socio-Economic Development Plan 2021-2025. Representatives of the Department of Finance, Department of Planning and Investment, and the Department of Labor in Village and Social Affairs gave many explanations and clarifications at the meeting, analyzing some causes of difficulties in the implementation of the Socio-Economic Development Plan of the Ninh Province in 2021. The Budget and Economic Board also examined the draft resolution on the 2022 Public Investment Plan and the draft resolution on assigning the medium-term public investment plan for the 2021-2025 period. Implementing the resolution of the 5th Central Committee on continuing to innovate, develop, and improve the efficiency of the collective economy. Over the last 20 years, TayNinh has implemented many policies to support cooperatives, including land policy. In the 2001-2021 period, 21 irrigation service cooperatives were supported with land allocation to build working offices. 3 cooperatives were supported with 4 selling points of clean vegetables in Hoa Thanh Thao, Cô Dâu District, and Trang Bang Thao. 9 people's credit funds are assisted in allocating and leasing more than 2,000 square meters of land to collect annual fees for building headquarters and 6 investment projects to build markets and supermarkets with a total area of over 37,000 square meters. The province has paid attention to investing in building offices for cooperatives in the province, introduced locations and create own conditions for cooperative groups and cooperatives to access the province public land fund for efficient production and business investment. However, most cases of supporting land allocation and leasing haven't yet been granted a land use right certificate. When implementing the regulations on land incentive for cooperatives, there are still many difficulties. The number of cooperatives that benefit from the policy is very small due to the limited public land fund.
Turn to other news. Ladies and gentlemen, TayNinh Union and Science and Technology Association organized the seminar deemed The Real Situation of Mechanism and Policy to Promote and the Role of Local Intellectual on December 2nd, 2021.
The delegates discussed and studied topics such as TayNinh boosts the promotion of intellectuals and implements Directive No. 42 of the Politburo on continuing to innovate and improve the quality and performance of the Vietnam Union of Science and Technology Associations in the period of accelerating industrialization and modernization of the country. The real situation of mechanisms, policies, and organization of the Provincial Union of Science and Technology Associations in the last time, and orientation in the coming time. Unite, gather, and promote the role of intellectuals participating in social consultancy, criticism, and assessment activities, contributing to the formulation of guidelines and policy making of the party and state in the locality, some opinions on the current status of activities, and propose solutions to improve the operation quality of the Union of Science and Technology Associations of the Ninh Province, or the issue of proposing policies and mechanisms for the contingent of scientific and technological intellectuals in the coming time, in accordance with the Directive No. 42 dated April 16, 2010 of the Politburo, etc. Besides, the delegates also exchanged some ideas on the development of intellectuals and human resources for the Ninh Province. Responding to the direction of the Provincial Emulation and Commendation Council on the assignment of emulation blocks to sponsor and support communes in building new style rural areas, in the afternoon of December 1st, the emulation block of the Fatherland Front and the social political organizations of the Ninh Province organized a ceremony to hand over the Doodle Road project in Tân Hội commune of Tân Châu district. The work has a length of 200 meters, leading from DT 785 Road to the Community Center for Culture, Sports and Learning, as well as to the residential area of Hội An Hamlet. The investment in upgrading the road is very consensual and supported by the local authorities and people. This not only makes traveling more convenient, but also helps to reduce traffic accidents, as well as helping Tân Hội commune step by step meet the criteria and strive to reach the new Doodle commune standard by 2023.
Dear audience, An Thanh commune of Bến Cầu district is trying to build new style rural areas and it's achieved positive results. The commune rural areas have many positive chances and people are excited.
Up to this point, An Thanh commune has fulfilled and met all 19 criteria for building new style rural areas. The commune has completed the dossier and waited for the province appraisal. There are 6 criteria recognized by the province. The remaining ones have been completed and submitted to the provincial and district departments for appraisal. Most of the criteria have already been appraised by the district and provincial authorities. We have also completed the application procedures to request the district and province to recognize the commune as meeting new Doodle standards. Determining that building new style Doodle areas would fundamentally and comprehensively change the poor countryside, so the party committee and administration of Thanh commune have mobilized the whole political system to synchronously participate in. Thanh commune has a natural area of nearly 2,600 hectares, mainly agricultural land, accounts for more than 51% of the total natural area. Over the years, Voi Hamlet and Jan Hamlet have established a group of cooperatives for agricultural production and services with 30 members. They have been cooperating with each other to improve productivity and increase income. In 2020, the commune had no poor households. Its per capita income was more than 59 million Vietnam per person per year. The total investment for new Doodle construction in the commune is nearly 203 billion Vietnam, including 2.8% of the central budget, more than 44% of the provincial budget. Capital from enterprises accounted for 0.32%, and people have contributed nearly 25%. The people of Thanh commune have unanimously agreed to implement the state's guidelines, maintain security and order in the area, and contribute to ensuring security in the border area. Among the 19 criteria for building new style rural areas, criterion number 2 on traffic construction is considered to create a good impression and receive the consent of the people. On 30 traffic routes of Thanh commune have been invested and completely built. Such roads have created favorable conditions in all aspects of socio-economic development, calling for investment, as well as convenient people's travel. The results of investment in building new Doodle areas have shown that the social problems that people are concerned about have been solved synchronously. The mentioned issues related to socio-economic infrastructure invested and built according to planning, development of production, ensuring stable rural society, protected ecological environment, higher material and spiritual life of the people.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.